The History of Tom Jones, a Foundling. Book 3, containing the most memorable transactions which passed in the family of Mr. Allworthy, from the time when Tommy Jones arrived at the age of 14, till he attained the age of 19. In this book, the reader may pick up some hints concerning the education of children. By Henry Fielding, narrated by Sam Cousy. Chapter 1, containing little or nothing. The reader will be pleased to remember that, at the beginning of the second book of this history, we gave him a hint of our intention to pass over several large periods of time in which nothing happened worthy of being recorded in a chronicle of this kind. In so doing, we do not only consult our own dignity and ease, but the good and advantage of the reader, for besides that, by these means we prevent him from throwing away his time in reading without either pleasure or emolument. We give him, at all such seasons, an opportunity of employing that wonderful sagacity of which he is master by filling up these vacant spaces of time with his own conjectures, for which purpose we have taken care to qualify him in the preceding pages. For instance, what reader but knows that Mr. Allworthy felt at first for the loss of his friend those emotions of grief which on such occasions enter into all men whose hearts are not composed of flint, or their heads of as solid materials? Again, what reader doth not know that philosophy and religion in time moderated, and at last extinguished, this grief? The former of these teaching the folly and vanity of it, and the latter correcting it as unlawful, and at the same time assuaging it by raising future hopes and assurances which enable a strong and religious mind to take leave of a friend on his deathbed with a little less indifference than if he was preparing for a long journey, and indeed with little less hope of seeing him again. Nor can the judicious reader be at a greater loss on account of Mrs. Bridget Blifil, who, he may be assured, conducted herself through the whole season in which grief is to make its appearance on the outside of the body, with the strictest regard to all the rules of custom and decency, suiting the alterations of her countenance to the several alterations of her habit. For as this change from weeds to black, from black to grey, from grey to white, so did her countenance change from dismal to sorrowful, from sorrowful to sad, and from sad to serious, till the day came in which she was allowed to return to her former serenity. We have
Sample complete. Ready to continue?